Make sure to check out my Patreon for exclusive videos never before seen on YouTube. And don't forget to also check out the memberships on my channel page to join and gain access to perks and see videos early. Make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the bell and be notified of new videos. All the support goes to the production of the channel for better content. Now let's get into the video. What's going on, guys? Major Dragon here. Real quick before the video starts, as you guys have noticed, I uploaded this video a couple days early. Reasoning why is because you guys are loving this series so much, I decided to give back to you guys and decided to release it a little bit early so you guys don't have to wait for so long. Another thing too is that the same day that this video is coming out, which is on the 26th, I have a live stream that is going to be starting up at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you do want to come by, come talk with me live. We'll do tier list and talk about what if ideas and more things together. Last stream did pretty well. We had over 20 people with us during the stream and even more, and it got over 100 views, so I'm really happy with that. I was really happy to talk to you guys and have one-on-one interaction. If you guys want to come by, check out the stream. I'm definitely going to be live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so go on and check it out. Thank you all for the support. So here's a little gift to have the video early. So let's get this video to 200 likes. Thank you all for the support. I really do appreciate it. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you all later. Now, we last kicked off with Goku and Vegeta teaming up to defeat the mighty Cell. Now, 7 years have passed, and this is where a lot of things are going to be changing. Now, the fact that Goku never died against the likes of Cell, well, Goku never went to the other world for 7 years. This does change a few things. Number one is that Goku never learned the two abilities, Super Saiyan 3, and he never learned the fusion dance from the Metamorians in the other world. He also never fought the likes of Pikkon and everybody else like that. You could argue that maybe he went to King Kai for a while and had a little tournament, and King Kai knew about it and he asked him to join. Very plausible, but other than that, Goku would never stay in the other world. Now, as for Goten and Gohan, this is where a lot will change as well. Gohan has Goku around, so it won't just be Chi-Chi telling him what to do. He will also have Goku, who will be a perfect balance to where Gohan knows that he still has to do his studies for his mother, which Gohan would do just fine with that. But Gohan also has his father Goku, as Goku knows that this weird ability thing is really off with him, as even 7 years later, it's just weird, and would try to go figure it out, but he never thought about using the Dragon Balls. This is Goku we're talking about. He's kind of foolish. Now, a lot of people asked too about Piccolo. Since Piccolo absorbed Kami, Piccolo knows about Goku having immortality. He knows all about it. But Kami told him in his subconscious, as remember, Kami and the others can talk back and forth with Piccolo. Kami states to not tell Son Goku, as it's not his place to tell him so, and Piccolo would even agree on that. That's not his place to tell Son Goku. That's realistically for King Kai to tell Goku, because King Kai is the one that made the wish. And Piccolo states that it's kind of worked out pretty well so far, but when the time comes, maybe King Kai will tell him whenever they're ready. And King Kai has been thinking about telling Goku, but he's just, number one, I kind of forgot about it because it's been 7 years. So he never really remembered about the wish. Remember, King Kai made that wish in a panic. So King Kai, of course, he remembers it, but he just think, oh, it's, it's fine. It's, not a big deal, since it was a panic wish. Now, going back to Goten and Gohan, the fact that Gohan had Goku around, Gohan is a lot more powerful than he was in the original. Gohan slacked off training, even was joking about it to Vegeta. That Gohan was the strongest one there, but after 7 years he became very sloppy and rusty, to where Goku and Vegeta easily surpassed him at that point. Now, of course, Gohan here does not have Super Saiyan 2, as we all know. Now, is it very plausible that Gohan does have Super Saiyan 2 after 7 years? Yes, because you have Goku, who can train a lot more, and Vegeta, also too, if Goku and Vegeta can learn it, then definitely Gohan can as well. So that would happen the exact same, to where Gohan does know Super Saiyan 2. Now, how strong is Gohan in the BUU saga currently? Well, considering that he does do pretty decent training with his father whenever he has free time from school, as what else is there to do, or helping his father out on the farm, because that's what Chi-Chi wants Goku to get a job. Gohan's pretty powerful. He is a lot more powerful than his normal self. He is a pretty good size stronger than Goku and Vegeta was in the BUU saga. So we'll get into Gohan's full power later on. Now, what about Goten? Now that Goten actually has a father, if you guys remember, Goten's potential is actually kind of busted compared to Trunks. Let me explain why. Goten did some pretty decent sparring with Gohan, but this was very close to the tournament, and he did some sparring with Chi-Chi. Now, he unlocked Super Saiyan pretty much instantly with no issue, and Trunks did the same thing. Now, Trunks has actually done gravity training with Vegeta, he's trained with his father, so Trunks actually had more experience fighting. So, I believe that Goten has more potential in terms of power, but Trunks just has more experience because he's fought his father. But now, this time around here, Goten has Goku. And Goku, of course, other than farming, would definitely train his son Goten, as Goten is just a kid, and he's more like Goku. He's not like Gohan, that's kind of a bit more shy. He's pretty much a spitting image of his father, so Chi-Chi is a little bit more lenient on Goten, if that makes sense, but Goten always rebels against it. He wants to train with his dad. So for 7 years, I would roughly probably say until Goten's probably about 4 to 5 years old, then they'll probably start training. Alright, Gohan got the 2-year-old treatment, but probably when Goten's about 4 to 5 years old, he can do his own thing. Goku would teach him all he knows. Now, Goten would learn Super Saiyan a little bit earlier, and he would practice with Goku, spar with his father all the time. It would be fun. He would also learn more abilities from Goku and more techniques. Now, once we go up to the Budokai tournament, this is where some things are going to change. The fact that the Supreme Kai still shows up with Kabuto Kai, that all happens the same. Now, with obviously Gohan meeting Videl, becoming Great Saiyan Man, the greatest superhero of all time, that happens pretty much the same. It's just that Gohan's stronger. Now, with Gohan fighting Spopovich and Yamu, some difference there is that, yes, they would still take Gohan's energy. The Supreme Kai could still hold Gohan back, but let's just say that it was more difficult for him to do so. Now, once when his energy was taken, there is one thing that we are missing. What about Vegeta? Now, we do know that Vegeta had a massive grudge against Goku. He was a bit of a jerk, and that's what Babidi used to kind of persuade Vegeta to fight Goku. That's the only reason why Vegeta was taken over. People seem to forget that Vegeta could have beaten it. Supreme Kai even said that he's beating him. But Vegeta allowed himself to be taken over so he can get stronger, just to beat up Goku. So, this time around is different. Goku's not dead. Vegeta does not have one chance to fight him ever again. They've actually fought multiple times throughout the years. And, of course, Goku's won, but Vegeta has won some... Remember, it's sparring. It's a fight to the death. So Vegeta's actually content, and he understands Kakarot's a higher potential. He kind of has that speech earlier on from the Kid Buu saga, as we all know. So Vegeta has kind of passed on from that, and he's accepted it. And Vegeta's proud of his power, and he's more focused with his family. So Vegeta's not as cold-hearted, and he's actually has more respect for Goku. And Goku has just the same amount of respect for Vegeta. Now, the Goten and Trunks fight, we can talk about that real quick before the Supreme Kai flies off Gohan's energy. They all follow it. Now, when this happens, a lot of difference happens here. Goten, I believe, would probably beat Trunks. I still think it'll be a pretty decent fight. They will still have their goofy little tricks, like, hey, don't go Super Saiyan, that kind of thing. Once when they do go Super Saiyan, but either way, I do feel like Goten is more powerful than Trunks. Now, I'm not doubting that Trunks' potential is amazing, but it spoke in the Dragon Ball Z, as we saw, that Goten had a lot less training than Trunks. Everybody can agree on that. And Trunks was just a little bit more powerful than Goten, but they were roughly around the same strength. So I'm just going to say that with Goten, Goten getting a lot more training alongside with Goku and stuff like that, he can definitely even the playing field, probably even surpass Trunks. So he would actually win the Child's Tournament. And so he would be the winner. Obviously, everybody was really happy. Trunks was mad that he lost, but winners win, losers lose. Now, going back to Supreme Kai, going with everybody following Gohan's energy that was taken by Yamu and everybody. Babidi's still there. He would still take the energy and refill BUU. Now, just Gohan's energy alone, by the way, Gohan would show off Super Saiyan 2. That would still happen the same. And even if Gohan went Super Saiyan, I'm telling you right now, would be more powerful than him going Super Saiyan 2, as we know. But now, once when they take his energy, it would almost be enough to completely fill BUU. Now, Goku and them would arrive. Pretty much the same events would happen. They would easily take out Pui Pui and Yakon. That would happen the exact same. Now, when Dabura goes to fight, this is where some things will change. I do feel like Babidi would still try and take over Vegeta's mind. That would happen the same. Vegeta still has evil tainted in his heart no matter what. But this time, Vegeta actually fights off the Majin control and is even more infuriated that he was almost taken over. Why? Because Vegeta doesn't need to fight Goku. He's fought him tons of times before. He doesn't have that anger to get stronger than him. He knows that Goku's better than him. He has a you are the best. So he beats Babidi's magic control. Now Babidi's worried because now he's like, oh, how am I gonna, Deborah, go fight do something. I need enough energy for BUU. So Deborah would actually go, and this is where, remember, they don't know about the fact that the more damage that they do, the more damage he gets. Supreme Kai hasn't said it yet. Now this is when Deborah would appear and Gohan would offer to fight him. Gohan would then go Super Saiyan and the fight would begin. Now as they're fighting, Supreme Kai would warn them about how Babidi needs energy as they're fighting, so he tells Gohan to try and finish the fight quickly. So Gohan would then go Super Saiyan 2, and it would be a one-sided battle very much. As Deborah was struggling against Gohan, as we know, especially now that Gohan's far stronger than even Goku and Vegeta was, considering the fact that he even has Super Saiyan 2, Deborah has no chance. But sadly, that was just enough energy for Fat BUU to be born. Now Goku and Vegeta did not have their legendary battle, so they're all there watching what's going on. Now once Fat BUU was born, Goku can sense that there was good inside of him, but there was a lot of power that this creature had. Now BUU would kind of annihilate Deborah the exact same as before, turn into a big candy bar and eat him. Now, once when he trying to fight Gohan, he would try to fight Supreme Kai next. Now, Gohan would then begin his battle with Fat BUU. Very quickly, because Gohan was still, wasted energy on Deborah fighting him, I do believe that BUU and Gohan will be a very good battle. Gohan's a lot closer, but I don't think that Gohan's right there. Just because that Gohan never trained fully for the whole 7 years, he just kept himself from getting rusty and improved a little bit. As we know, Gohan only needs to train multiple times to not stay, completely useless. He can train multiple times to get his power back up, or to also keep himself from being rusty, as stated in the superhero movie. Now, obviously, his potential was boosted way more in the superhero movie, but y'all get what I mean. Now this is where some things change, as when BUU surprises everybody because Gohan will use a powerful blast attack that will blast BUU in half. Now this would actually surprise everybody, the fact that then BUU would then heal himself and then blast Gohan with the full power blast, as Gohan was tired fighting BUU. As remember, BUU has pretty much unlimited stamina and he can regenerate. So what are they going to do? And it would nearly kill Gohan. Now the Supreme Kai would actually take Gohan away to protect him. This is when Goku and Vegeta would then team up to go fight Fat BUU. Now this is where a lot of things are going to change. Not to mention you have the fact that Vegeta is roughly around the same strength as before, but obviously he's weaker because, Majin Vegeta. But you could argue that him fighting Goku over the years has also increased his power. So we're just going to say for fun that Vegeta currently in Super Saiyan 2 is around the same power as his Majin Vegeta self. Now, Goku, of course, would also be fighting Fat BUU as well, and Goku obviously having a good potential and also immortality and fighting Gohan and everybody else. I do feel like Goku would probably have the same boost that he had in the other world. Considering the fact that it's almost the same thing as being dead, you really just go around doing whatever you want. So you could argue that Goku has the same power. Now with him and Vegeta, they would definitely give BUU a run for his money, teaming up together to fight him. Definitely the fact that once when they go Boku Super Saiyan 2, it would be a very decent fight, but I do feel like over time, especially Vegeta, he would start to falter as he's getting more damaged. Now BUU would also take advantage of Vegeta and definitely hurt him badly, and he would actually break his arm. Now once Vegeta was kicked to the side, Goku began his battle with BUU. Now BUU was having a blast, as Goku wasn't getting hurt. BUU notices this. Whatever he does to Goku, he's not getting hurt. He kept going at him. Now, Goku knows that BUU is not completely evil. He's not completely evil. Maybe he can help BUU and try and trick him from Babidi. He would even tell BUU. And this is when I feel like Goku would make a really foolish mistake, but very possible. He would tell BUU all about Babidi being evil and messing with him. All that would happen the same. Now, once when BUU does look at Babidi, I do feel like BUU would end up killing him either way because Babidi trying to tell him what to do. Or you could argue that Piccolo was there and Piccolo would kill him. Now, once when BUU kept on fighting Goku, this is when BUU starts getting nervous because Goku is still getting stronger as the time goes on. Remember, as he's healing, he's getting Zenkais. This is when Goku would then end this fight. As he doesn't know how this is going to do, but he doesn't have a choice, he would then go Super Saiyan 3. Whoa, 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 Major Dragon, whoa, 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 wait, pause. How's this possible? Goku only got it because he was dead in the other world. Yeah, we know. But Goku here is immortal. He doesn't need to sleep, he doesn't need to eat, he doesn't need to do anything. He can just train non-stop if he wants to. Truly, if he truly wants to, he can. And I feel like Goku would be able to do it. Now, do I think that this could potentially be Goku's first or second time using Super Saiyan 3 ever? Yes. So you could argue that this is Goku's pretty much first time going Super Saiyan 3, while in the other world he has turned to that form multiple times before, so he knows about it. Now, Goku's nervous because he doesn't know how his body is going to react to this power, but at this point he does not have a choice. Now, in Super Saiyan 3, Goku does not know how long his body can hold this form. As we know that Goku, even though immortal, his stamina and everything else is greatly increased, far beyond what it ever was before, but it's not limitless. So, Goku does get tired over the fight goes on. And especially since Super Saiyan 3, we don't know how long the fight's going to be lasting for. So very quickly, Goku began his absolute beatdown on Fat BUU. With Goku being around the same strength, roughly even stronger, remember he did get stronger multiple Zenkais over the fight, he would start to easily overpower BUU, and he could have beaten him. But Goku would actually let BUU go, and he would tell BUU, saying, hey, I don't want you to attack anybody on this planet, but you're not completely evil. And Goku has done that before. He let Fat BUU go the first time. Remember? Goku could have easily killed him. But now Goku, he wants his sons to actually step up for the first time, aka Gohan, Goten, and them. So he would actually let BUU go, saying, BUU, if you give us multiple days to get stronger, you can fight a really strong guy. And BUU's like, even stronger than you? And Goku's like, much stronger than me, you have my word. And BUU would take that and he would fly off happy. Now, Goku was doing actually pretty well in Super Saiyan 3. He would revert back and then help Vegeta. Vegeta was furious why he spared that pink creature. He should have killed him. He should have annihilated him. But Goku stays true, but when's the day when we're not going to be here, that our kids can take care? Goku had that mindset the entire time, and especially in the original, I feel like he would still have the same exact mindset too as well, especially growing up with his sons. He would definitely have that mindset still, and Vegeta can understand that. And Goku states, and besides, if let's just say that our kids can't do nothing, you and me can come in and we can take care of BUU, Vegeta, and you know that. And I proved it there that I can beat him whenever I want. Vegeta understands-ish, and he would let it go. Now, very quickly, we know that Gohan will be busy in the other world. Now, pretty much the events happen the same with Goku training Goten and Trunks. Now, Vegeta would be there as well to help. They would also go to the Room of Spirit and Time and train together. Remember, there is no fusion. Goku does not know fusion. There is no fusion, so we gotta leave that alone. But maybe we'll do something fun in a little while. But there's no fusion. So Goten and Trunks would have to go in the Room of Spirit and Time and train intensively to potentially unlock Super Saiyan 2 and even more. They have the potential to get strong enough to fight the likes of BUU together, so we'll just have to wait and see. Now, going into Gohan. Gohan was saved by the Supreme Kai, and he was beginning his training. Now, Gohan, I feel like, would either way still break the Z-Sword, and Elder Kai would be brought out. Now, this is when Goku goes to visit Gohan, and Gohan would then showcase his power, and this is when he'll meet Elder Kai and everything else, as we all know, and this is when Elder Kai would offer Gohan the power of Mystic to go beat Fat BUU. Goku is actually more worried about Gohan getting more stronger because Gohan has a better chance, and also Gohan's like the next generation. Goten and Trunks are the generation after Gohan, but he wants Goten and Trunks to be strong enough to fight for their own, but obviously Gohan's the main guy. So Gohan would obviously accept it. Now during this time, BUU would still be running around, healing some kids' blindness, you know, knocking over a guy's milk truck and kind of eating a ship full of people for candy. We all know what you know, BUU was doing. Now he would still befriend Hercule and make a house and become best friends with him, all up until Hercule was shot and then the dog was shot as well. I think the title was like B or something like that. Now BUU would snap. And as we all know what's going to be happening, Evil BUU was born. Now, once when Evil BUU was born, then Super BUU was born, because he would eat Fat BUU the exact same way. Now this is when Goten and Trunks come out of the hyperbolic time chamber, and Piccolo is actually dealing with Super BUU. And Super BUU would still use the planet extermination thing the exact same way. Now Goten and Vegeta, now obviously Goku and Vegeta will be watching from Elder Kai's world shocked, but they know that Gohan needs to get this. Goku would ask, how much longer? How much longer, Kai? Come on. Elder Kai said, you can't rush this. It's about an hour long, an hour left. Goku says an hour is an eternity, but he has no choice. So Goku would then fly down to help out. Goten and Trunks, both of them together, would then team up and go Super Saiyan 2 together and fight in sync, as they would both fight Super BUU with the help of Piccolo, which Piccolo doesn't do much. Now, even with the three of them tag teaming BUU, it would be kind of fun, I guess, but BUU is not amused. It's not equal to him. Obviously, Goten and Trunks without fusion, if they did fuse, they would actually be a lot more powerful than their original selves. They could have actually killed BUU, but we all know that didn't happen. So, there's no Gotenks, so Goten and Trunks would just kind of be slapped around for a little while. BUU would get bored. Alright, he's had enough. All up until Goku would then appear. Now this is exciting, as he remembers Goku. Now Goku would then go Super Saiyan 3, and the two would begin their battle. Now Goku knows that he has to stall BUU for a couple more minutes, as remember time has passed, for a couple more minutes until Gohan can finish. Once when he's done, he will come in here and help. Now Goku Super Saiyan 3 fighting Super BUU. We all know that Super BUU is far more powerful than Goku, but Goku with immortality, he keeps on coming back at Super BUU. Well, Super BUU notices, and he's like, you can't get hurt, what are you? And Goku's getting far more powerful as the fight goes on. Even with Super BUU blowing limbs off and hurting him badly, Goku keeps coming back. Goku keeps his pants and shoes on for plot, okay? Just you see like his top G is gone. Now Goku does something very foolish. Goku knows that he has to stall Super BUU because he senses that Gohan's power is getting near. Gohan's getting close. So Goku, for one final attack, charges up a Kamehameha, and he streams Kaioken, mixing it with Super Saiyan 3. And Goku streams Kaioken times 2, and blasts Super BUU full power with the Kamehameha, and it would actually kind of almost melt Super BUU and almost kill him, but Super BUU would survive. Now, this would also leave a small piece of Super BUU lying on the floor. You could say a piece of his tail, etc. Just a small piece. Now, BUU would then reform back, and Goku was completely gassed out, and Goku would then revert back to base form. He was still physically okay, but that took all of his stamina. Now, right before Super BUU was going to be finishing it, Gohan would then fly in, and he was in his ultimate form. And this is where a lot's going to be changing. And that is it for this one, you guys. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, let's get this video to 200 likes. Make sure to check out the stream that will be appearing later today. Come check it out. Come talk to the other fans as well. I'm really excited to come see you guys. So anyway, I appreciate all the support. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers. Also, check out the memberships. I'll talk to you all later.